vibe house.
Let's go. Yeah. Feeling like God high. I got one foot in the sky. I'm on a whole nother vibe live. I think that you should subscribe. My neck is umbrella, what's his butter? My bitch is Cinderella, put butter. I just applying pressure, never let up. Come in the vibe house, you get wet up. Yeah, I'm in the vibe house. This is a vibe now.
Live podcast around, live interviewing platform around, man. If you ain't with it.
Welcome to the Vibe House. You a real one if you kicking it on this couch. So today I got a special guest. He go by the name of SoPlaya Mallo. So Mallo, I gotta ask you this off top, man.
For sure.
Tell us about the origin of the SoPlaya movement, man.
The SoPlaya movement pretty much like all my partners who kick, we all stand for something because we all together. And they my partners. But at the end of the day, we pushing the music. So it's just like the origin behind it, it's just our foundation, like making sure we all straight. We all got a similar talent. So it's just like through my boy Terry Hawk, I'm finna call him Terry Dawson, we call him TD. But TD the one really pretty much had me on his wing, put a scale in front of me, showed me how to work that. I was already doing music. He just showed us like the foundation, like the blueprint. Like, look, for his late demise, he was working with Bootsy. Till then, you know what I mean, we still were just in school, just doing it, trapping in school. Next thing you know, my boy, he passed away. I felt like it was just me. I had to pick up the torch and just run with it. But all of my partners do the same thing. They all got a similar gift or a different gift to where like we all can come together. But one thing we know for sure is it's SoPlaya. But beside that, it came from my little brother. My little brother, I came home from school one day with Terry Hawk. He over there in the squats. I'm back at Mon Duke, how he got the whole studio set up and everything. I'm like, damn. And he screaming SoPlaya. I just, you feel me? I said, bro, that's it. So I just respect it. We put it on wax. And now we just, you know what I mean, moving forward with it.
And R.I.P. to my boy Terry Hawk, you know what I'm saying? Which I don't know him, but I seen the impact he had because I seen how many people was posting him and had good things to say about him on Instagram. Yeah. So since that name was brought up, tell me about y'all relationship. You know, how y'all meet and how this thing came together.
That's the craziest story, cause I can't really tell nobody. Like, I can't remember verbatim like this the day, this how, because I'm from Georgia. When I came down to Tuscaloosa to go to school or whatever, I went to college at Stedman College. I ain't know nobody, so I pretty much got dropped off to go to school. Like, you feel me? Terry Hawk was he already went there. He was rapping and doing whatever. You feel what I'm saying? But I remember getting a tattoo in the dorm room in the play called William Hall. TD was in there. So I'm saying and we was on the same football team, but I was like red shirt in my first year. Everybody was playing. So I seen people, knew people, but I kind of kept myself. But later on down the road, like I say, like the next semester, me and my brother chose to get an apartment on campus. Terry Hawk stayed in, we stayed in Charter Square. He stayed like in the door, like on one side. We stayed like right down the hall from him. So I can't tell you like, hey, what's up? It just felt like I just knew him already. We just kicked it, started smoking, and I moved in. Like, bro, I can't. They ain't going to school over there. I gotta come over.
Authentic.
Yeah.
Man.
So that's what that was.
Man. And when you link up with somebody like that and it happens just organically and naturally, then you know it's real. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So hey, man, I respect that for sure, man. And again, R.I.P. to Terry Hawk, man. I respect what you did, and I respect the things that you created. Your name is still being said today, brother. So you did so while you was here. So let's get back to the rap. You know, What year was it when you just got in the studio and said, "I'm finna take this serious, man"?
Well, we were trapping at school, so going to school, playing football, all that. So everything was kind of in rotation. So he was rapping and doing that shit for real. Like, I did it at a young age, but I wasn't ready. Right. So my fault was just like, hey, it you know, when a child ready to do something, you'll know it. It wasn't my time. he was already just kicking it with him, and you know what I'm saying. We became who we became. We with Shop Boy. He was signed with Shop Boy. You feel what I'm saying? And then he was in a group YBC with Lil D. Lil D. Somehow he heard of my talents, and I saw him in person. He like, bro, you need to be down with us. Do what we do. We do the music shit. So that's how that was. But I wasn't really rapping. Like I used to write and shit because that's my passion. I love literature and just putting words together. So poems to be exact. But I ain't had access to no studio to just knock them out like that. But everybody around me was like, bro, we gotta get you in the studio. So messing with Terry Hawk, bro, that's how I really like just got back into it, because it was more like we went to Miami one weekend, and just around here serving people at the time. They like when Wiz Khalifa first came out. So
yeah, shout out to Wiz.
Future, like then when I knew like shit was just, you know what I'm saying, like damn, we can, because like we kept coming around stars and shit, like serving some of the people that was in the league from around the city or whatever. My boy asked us to like open up for Future. They was like Racks on Racks came out, so we opening up for Future at what they call the Orchid or the Playhouse or some shit like that. I don't know what it's called right now. Shit, I'm seeing it, I'm like damn, but I was kind of like, I ain't know at the time Future was just like he was just grinding it out. Go to concert few years later, maybe two years later, 3. I'm in the damn Birmingham Stadium, that bitch jumping up while I'm sitting down. It Future. You feel what I'm saying? But we just kept our roots in Atlanta, because that was everybody like home, like where we end up back to. Like that was, you know what I'm saying, TD folks was in Atlanta, my folks are back in Atlanta. I met a couple of folks, like my boy Uno, you met Uno, so we back in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? So we'll go to Atlanta. We'll go into we went to a couple studios, but one for sure that we went to a lot of time was Bangladesh Studios, and it's a dude named Hassan. He the one like created the whip. So I don't know what the relationship was where they knew to do it at the studio, but we just found ourselves back there doing it like every weekend. Probably get some, come back here, drop something off, go to school, do the football shit, do our shit that we supposed to do here. Get on the road to do what we really want to do. But all in all, we still thinking about going to the league. I know I was like, I play football, bro. I know I'm fine. Like that's how he ended. Yo, right, bro. These niggas ain't fucking. That's how that's how I felt. But other shit, you know what I'm saying? Other doors open. You know?
So this is what I gotta ask you, man. When you realized you was hard, like when you saw like, okay, I'm near one, I got you.
When my partners wanted to get on my shit, when TD wanted to get on the shit, my boy Silk Sites, he went to school with her too. He was a hooper. He was one of my buddies went home with her. He used to make beats, but I was like, bro, let me get a beat. And I don't know if he did this for sure, but I think Holmes just like gave me the leftovers or some shit. But I ain't think like, I'm grateful. I'm like, bro, about time I just got a beat. I'm having something to say.
Right.
So,
it's a start.
Man, right. I'm back in my town. I'm with my Blind Side family, and they on the way to Florida or whatever. Home give me the beat. I'm writing a beat and I'm writing a song in the bed. So I call my boy Mikey. We in my mom's office and shit. He set that shit up. They all going on vacation. I remember that shit like yesterday. I'm in that bit recording. He putting that thing on there like, yo. And it wasn't just all the way like professional, but it was just raw and hard. You can hear it. And I went back to school and shit. Nigga like, bro, I heard that shit you did. Like nigga coming up to me telling me about this shit.
That's how you know you had something.
And then like for one, I'm outside. I probably just got a new car or some shit. I'm just chilling. You know, I'm low key, so nigga ain't knowing like that in my car. Nigga. I'm playing the song just cause we pulling up. Vibe, you know what I'm saying? Probably just putting up smoking. Then I'm watching another nigga like, this is just the beginning how I knew. I'm watching another nigga ramming shit back to back, just saying this shit. I'm like, damn, bro, you know who that is? Like, bro, you don't know who this is, bro. Like, he telling me. So I'm like, whoa, okay. But I know there's a lot of work to be done.
Right.
That ain't.
You know, it's still.
I know I got a lot to do. Yeah,
man,
a whole lot to do.
Respect. So with this rap game, man, just tell me some pros and cons about the rap game, man.
You just gotta know how to move from the way I look at it. Like you gotta know, you gotta have some sense of like environmental smarts. Like they say book smarts. You got to know like cause common sense ain't common. It wouldn't be, you know what I'm saying?
No cap.
So
Tape.
you gotta, and it's the people around you, cause some people move off emotions. You know what I'm saying? And that could be your last emotion in a physical form. But as far, you know what I'm saying, I feel like when you've been involved in certain activity, you know how to move. I think sometimes emotions just get the best of people, but it's the world hungry right now. I believe, like, it just with anything, you gonna let somebody take yours, you know how to handle yours, you know how to. As a man, whether you were showed or not, you got to provide and protect. So it's just like what you build is you gonna protect, is you gonna file for anything, or you gonna make it home, or you know what I'm saying, make sure the bag secure for generation, or wake up to get it, whatever the case may be. So the rap game just, it's the new generation in the previous generation. So somehow it has to be a balance with the music and just the tolerance of what is allowed. But young niggas don't get,
which is scary, you know. Hopefully, you know, some kind of way the culture will shift, because one thing I'm not for is black men killing each other. Now I understand you have to do what you gotta do, but you know, I don't want to get too deep into history, but this was one thing that was unfortunately instilled in us, to hate each other, you know. And that's one thing we gotta get away from, because we're killing each other, man. And that ain't the move. That ain't the route we need to go. It's a lot of money out here to get, and with a community, a diverse community, or even, we ain't even gotta go diverse. With a community of people working together, you got strength, you got power. And when you add diversity to that, you showing the world that unity is everything. And I stand on that strong. So, you know, I'm big on the youth, man. You know, I'm always big on shifting the paradigm, man.
right.
And, you know, it's going to be some youngins watching, you know, what we doing. You know what I'm saying? And for a youngster that want to get into rap, you know, how can they go about doing it?
For sure. Don't let it control you. Don't label yourself as a rapper or artist. You are. You can be anything. So put the same energy you put as being a rapper into everything you do. But as far as just the love and the passion for that art specifically, I feel like practice your craft like anything else. You know what I'm saying? Be 101. You know what I'm saying? I saw that boy Sean Garrett say something like 90% of everybody's saying right now. So when that wave go through, everybody, the people who's 101 is gonna be the one like standing last. Have fun and be yourself, and know yourself through what you doing. Like, grow through what you're going through. Don't be a copy. I mean, you can, you know, for myself, I show what they call it, like, I show like love to those before me. So I may do like tributes. Like we got a project called Trap Out of College. So my whole thing, Bankroll Fresh, I'm tributing it to him.
Shout out to Bankroll 3 times.
So it just like, I'm copying their style and mimicking it to show love as far as like,
you showing you inspired, but
by them, yeah.
You still not saying, oh, I invented this.
Right.
You know,
right.
I got this from these guys, yeah. But I'm inspired by it.
Exactly.
It's a tribute, and that's salutable, man.
Yeah. 100%. So I show love to those that come before me, but to wrap up your question, I just stay like hungry at what you do. Do what you do and don't play with it. Don't play with your time. Like, time don't wait on nobody. So you can say you want to do this, and yeah, you rapping shit, but you taking so long to put something out, do this, but time will keep going. Everybody who kept working you're gonna see the fruits of their labor. You still trying to get out. Just do it, have fun with it, and grow with it. That's simple as I can keep it. Like,
I dig that 100% for sure. So since we're in the vibe house, I gotta ask you, man, what's your ideal vibe? What keep you going? What keep you high spirited out here?
Man, high spirited. It's got to be my environment. It got to be what either my choice of smoke or drink. It got to be like, as I said, the environment, who I'm around. Like, you may be low, but you need to be intense in this type of environment. You know what I'm saying? Or you may just have to be your original vibe, because you may be the one who is intense, so you calm, so you may have to calm the situation down. But like my idea is just like shit. I'm kind of mellow, but I don't like to just do things like mellow all the time. I like dim and that. Like if like say it's just sort of like my way. I ain't finna do it my way if all of us in the room one time. I want to try something different, so I'm gonna do it your way because I can always do it my way when ain't nobody around. You feel what I'm saying? And I can show you how to do what I'm inspired by, whatever. But like, I just like to just kick it, man. Peace. Right. I like peace. You know what I mean? Chaos ain't really my vibe.
Right.
But we all got that other side. So, but other than that, just peace. That's it. I like to be peace, mellow out, chill, and I love to laugh.
Hey.
I'm a real goofball.
What? Hey, that shit. Hey, it make life easier that way. I'm telling you. So, you know, at this point, it ain't too much a surprise, but they never know when I'm gonna do it. So, at this point, we gonna play a game of Connect 4, man.
I got it.
You know, so I like to be strategic. You know what I'm saying? I feel like in order to win out here in life, aka, you know, some may see it as a jungle. You know, you have to be strategic and smart about your moves. So I like to play a little strategic game with my guests called Connect 4.
I see.
And like I said before, I'm 2-0.
No, I heard.
Planning on going for the triple tonight. Let's get to it.
Sure.
Red, my favorite color, so I'm going red. Shout out to Sorry for Mingo. We ain't even get into shout outs, but I gotta move it out the way. You know what I'm saying? But hey, shout out to y'all. Big time. Connect 4. Connect 4. Ain't a rapper, but I could rap about it though. Hey.
Yeah, man.
So shoot, you know, I'ma start it off. I hit that middle spot. See, he gonna play the bottom row. I might stick with the bottom row. See what's up. See how Marley's keep coming. Okay, he tried to sneak a fastball. He gonna make me think. I see that now. It's cool. I'm all ready for it. What we got going there? Oh, I got it!
I ain't even
Let it go! 3-piece beat, baby!
I ain't heard me.
3-piece.
I ain't even do that shit. I'm looking.
Yeah, I'm loving
shit.
3-piece. Who gonna beat me on the show, man? I'm putting it up out there.
Damn,
I'm waiting on the guests to come on and do it, but you can't. I ain't gonna let him thick shot because he just took a thick L. You know what I'm saying? But
taught us all.
did. Oh, she got him pulled up properly. You know. Shout out to SoPlaya again. You know what I'm saying? Yee. That one and one. It's the first time ever we done had a freestyle on the Vibe House. Let's get into that. Hey!
Right here chillin'. Vibe check the vibe check. And her thighs, and she looking at me in my eye.
Yeah.
See that mirror, yeah, that fucker parked outside. See me pull up, skirt, shawty need a ride.
Yeah.
Man, I see what's happening right now. We gon' keep it parked. That's so parked. That my bro. Welcome to the Vibe House, T-Mo.
Welcome to the Vibe. Hey, shout out to you, bro.
Yeah, fun, man.
For doing that, bro.
Before I leave, I want to thank
we gonna get in the shout out.
I just want to thank Gucci and Jeezy for doing what they did, cause that made me like, I don't know, I felt some type of way.
Shout out to Gucci and Jeezy. That was big for the culture. We needed it. 2 grown men that once had beef coming together in the same room and doing that. That was big. It showed a lot of brothers that, man, hey, you can work through any situation. Shout out to them boys.
My boy Larry doing the big in the Vibe House. I had to bring him some of the merch we got going on. There's more to come, but this is to hold it down for and keeping it 1,000 with me, Emilio.
Hey, you the first to do this on the Vibe House, man. Shout out to SoPlaya Mallo, man. 3 times, you feel me? I'm much respecting it. And I'm aware it's gonna be on one of the episodes. It's my word. For sure. We out.
Sure.
Timeline. Oh my god.
Now I hear you.
Let's go. Yeah. Feeling like God. I got one foot in the sky. I'm on a whole nother vibe. Live. I think that you should subscribe. My neck is umbrella with some butter. My bitch Cinderella.
Shout out to Vibe House. Hey man, if you don't work with nobody, work with Vibe House. Yeah.